everyone! So today I'm going to be doing another storytime video, and this time it's one that I'm a little ashamed to be sharing with you because I kind of lose my cool, and it also happened very recently. Well, not very, but within a year. So yeah, if you want to hear what happened, then keep watching. Okay, so here it goes. This happened this last Halloween, so Halloween of 2015. We went and we were taking my nephew out. It was me, my mom, my sister, and my nephew, right? And we're taking him out, and we decided to stop at Dairy Queen first, or after, or something, because Zane was hungry. So we go to Dairy Queen to go eat. And we're eating and everything, and then right across from our Dairy Queen, they're having this little Halloween event, and my sister and her boyfriend at the time take Zane next door to that thing, and he gets so much candy, has a blast, all that stuff. So it's just me and my mom. We're sitting in Dairy Queen, we're just talking for a while, and we're like, okay, like, we should go now, right? So we talked to my sister, and she's gonna get a ride home from someone else. So we go to my mom's car, and we're just kind of sitting there, and there's this like black truck right next to us, and then all of a sudden, BAM! Like, one of their doors opened. I think it was their back door, I don't know. It opened, and it just like smashed into my mom's car, and I'm like, oh my god. So that happens, and we're kind of like, what the hell, right? Because they just hit my mom's car, right? And the lady is in the front seat, and you can tell that there's someone in the passenger seat, and then the kid's in the back. And she's just like facing the opposite direction, like facing the passenger's direction, right? And I'm like, okay. So I actually like get out the car to see, and I'm like looking. The back door is still open where the kids are, and I'm like, excuse me, you hit our car? And like, still just looking like this way, and I'm like, excuse me, you hit our car? And I am a chicken. I do not stand up for anything. I don't like confrontation. I am a chicken. I do not say anything, right? So this is me, like, excuse me, you hit our car, like, trying to be nice and everything after they hit our car. And I know she can hear me because the back door is open, and it's like right here is the back door, and then the mom's sitting up here, right? So obviously she can hear, the kid can hear, and the kid's like older that I can see, right? And still ignoring. And then I start knocking on her window, like, excuse me, you hit our car? Like, trying to get her attention. I'm knocking on the window now. So obviously, even if she couldn't hear me before, she could definitely hear the knocking on the window, right? Like, excuse me, you hit our car? And I do that a couple times, and she still just like won't even like turn to look at me. I'm not gonna get pissed off. I'm like little timid Stephanie. I'm not gonna do shit. I just want, hey, you hit our car, like, you know what I mean? And still ignores me. So I then lose my shit. I think I lost my cool because it's my family. It was my mom's car, so I was defensive, and I've kind of come to this conclusion over the last few months that when it comes to my family, I am a little bit more vocal. So anyway, she still ignored me, and I can't remember if the kid had closed the door by this time or if he closed the door after. Anyway, so I get back in the car, and I sit down and I yell, bitch! And slam my door and just burst into tears. And my mom just freaking loses it next to me because, like I said, I am timid little Stephanie. I do not do confrontation. I am not a mean person. I am a super nice person. I wasn't trying to cause anything. I was just like trying to get her attention, like, please don't ignore me, please, right? And I used my balls, like, we always have jokes that I have no balls. I do not stand up for anything. I cannot, if my order comes, I will not be like, excuse me, you messed up. I'm not yeah, I do not. So the fact that I used my balls to stand up to someone who hit my mom's car, I was like so proud of myself. And she just ignored me and wouldn't acknowledge it. And she knew I was there. And it just all built up. And when I yelled bitch like that, it came from so deep within me. It was like, it had so much power in it. I don't know. It came from deep down and I felt it. And oh my god, it was like so much rage just bam out. Oh my god, it was bad. And me and my mom just like laughed about it after I was done crying because it was just so overwhelming. Me and my mom just laughing, and she tells everybody the story. She thinks it's the funniest stuff ever. So now we talk about me just like, oh yeah, you don't want me to scream bitch at you, you know, like, it's just, oh my god, it was the funniest freaking thing. Like, now thinking about it and talking about it with my mom is funny. In that situation, it was so much for me. It's like, I used balls, which I never did, and I lost my cool, which I never did, and that rage came from so deep, and oh my god. But it was seriously, if you were there, you would have laughed so hard, or if you would have known me, it's like so it was so out of character, and just, yeah, I lost my cool. But the lady was rude. Like, it's not like, okay, she deserved, like, okay, she didn't, I don't know. She just needed to talk. That's all. She could have been nice and acknowledged it. That's all I needed was an acknowledgement. I wasn't, and like, even looking at the car, there wasn't even that, like, I couldn't find where it was. Like, granted, it was dark out, but there wasn't any noticeable damage where it would be like, you stupid bitch, right? But it was so much, and I would just, yeah. So, that is the story of how I lost my cool at Dairy Queen, and yeah, so if you've ever lost your cool like that, or something like that happened to you, please tell me so I'm not alone in this. And if you think it's funny, then tell me. If you think I'm crazy, then tell me. I don't know. I want to know what other people think of this story, because, like, my mom's 100%, it's hilarious, and I'm like, it's funny because it's not something coming from, like, it's not truly me, like, it's not the me everybody sees, so it's kind of funny in that sense, like, whoa, right? But, and then there's, like, the part that I was so proud of myself where I had balls, but they got wasted, but then that lady was just so mean, but I'm also so ashamed of myself, like, oh, that, like, it just, like, well, I'm not super ashamed, I was ashamed in the moment, I'm not ashamed anymore, but, yeah. So if you guys enjoyed that story of me losing my cool at Dairy Queen, then, you know, subscribe and hear some more crazy stories from me. I don't know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye!